The flight was BA flight from London to Oslo, as you rightly point out. It was an Airbus 319 aircraft with two engines of IA Engine Alliance on it. And apparently shortly after takeoff, according to British Airways, there was a technical fault which required the aircraft to return to Heathrow. Now, there are dramatic pictures of the plane with the right engine seemingly spewing smoke as it comes into land. As it landed on the runway, on the north runway, thereby involving slides having to be deployed. It was on the northern runway of Heathrow, not the southern. And the southern runway has reopened, so the airport is starting to get back into normal, whereas the northern runway remains closed, obviously with an aircraft on the runway with the slides deployed on the left-hand side, which was exactly what you'd expect, bearing in mind it was the right-hand engine in trouble.
Richard, as someone who travels so much through Heathrow Airport, I think you would have a very good handle on how busy it would be on a typical Friday such as this. This time and that time of day, you would get a lot of business travelers, wouldn't you, filling those short-haul flights?
Yes, there were, according to British Airways, 75 passengers on board the 319 when it happened. It is a Friday. It's the start of a bank holiday weekend. One would expect the airport to have been busy. We'll expect the whole weekend to have been busy in terms of travel. So that there will be a priority after safety concerns are allayed to get the aircraft back up and to get the airport, I beg your pardon, fully functional again as quickly as possible. The Air Investigation Board, the AAIB, the British authorities, will be investigating to see what happened. Why did this engine have a technical fault? I mean, there are 1,001 reasons, that from bird strike right the way through to anything and anything you can think of that could cause an engine to have a problem upon takeoff. But what is important here is to realize that the plane did take off. The aircraft is perfectly, fully designed to fly on one engine, even at the most critical moments of flight, such as takeoff. And this appears to exactly what has happened.